You open your phone. You look at it for 2 seconds. You close it. And 30 seconds later you open it again. Not because a message came in. Not because you're waiting for something. Just because you can't not open it. If that's you, that's not a character flaw. That's chemistry. And today I'm going to explain exactly what's happening inside your brain. The average person in 2026 checks their phone 150 times a day. That's every 6 minutes while they're awake. Most of those checks are unconscious. The hand just moves on its own. And every single time it does, your brain changes. Literally. Physically. On a cellular level, people used to get bored and go for a walk. Or think. Or talk to someone. Now at the first hint of boredom the hand goes to the pocket. And that's not an accident. It was designed. Intentionally. By teams of the best engineers in the world. Today you'll find out exactly how it works and what they did to your dopamine. Dopamine is not the pleasure hormone. That's a common misconception. Dopamine is the anticipation hormone. It's released not when you feel good but when you expect something good to happen. That's why the anticipation of a vacation feels better than the vacation itself. That's why something in your cart feels more exciting than something in your hands. Dopamine is the engine of seeking. Scientists call it variable reinforcement. It's the exact same principle that makes slot machines work. You don't know when you'll win, and that's precisely why you can't stop. Your phone works exactly the same way. You scroll through the feed and you don't know what you'll find: a funny video, a harsh comment, a beautiful photo, breaking news. The unpredictability is the trap. The brain can't stop because the next piece of content might be exactly what it needs. The problem is that the dopamine system was never built for this kind of load. For millions of years it worked in slow mode. Found food dopamine release. Found a partner dopamine release. A few times a day. Maximum. Now your brain gets a micro-release of dopamine every few seconds. All day. Every day. And the system starts to break down. When the dopamine system is overloaded, the brain protects itself. It reduces receptor sensitivity. In simple terms, it turns down the volume. Things that used to bring joy stop bringing it. Real conversation feels boring. A book doesn't grip you. Nature doesn't move you. Food has no taste. This is dopamine depletion. Not depression. Not laziness. Your receptors simply got used to constant stimulation and real life no longer meets that bar. Have you noticed this? You're sitting somewhere beautiful and you still reach for your phone. You're talking to an interesting person and you're thinking about checking notifications. You're watching a film and scrolling the feed at the same time. That's not bad manners. That's a symptom. Your brain forgot how to enjoy slow things. It needs a constant fast stream. And without it, emptiness. Research shows that the average human attention span dropped from 12 seconds in the year 2000 to 8 seconds in 2025. That's less than a goldfish. But it's not that people got dumber, it's that the brain adapted to an environment where there's a new stimulus every 3 seconds. Long thoughts, deep reading, complex conversations, all of this requires something that's running out. Patience. And the ability to sit in silence. The good news: the brain is plastic. It recovers. But it needs one thing to do that: boredom. Real, alive, uncomfortable boredom. It's in moments of boredom that the brain resets. That's when ideas appear, memories surface, desires return. If you plug every pause with your phone, you're taking away the only time the brain has to recover. Step 1. Morning without your phone. The first 30 minutes after waking up your brain is in a special state. Receptive, calm, creatively active. If the first thing you do is open your feed, you are literally loading someone else's anxieties, someone else's opinions and someone else's life into that clean brain. Try 30 minutes without your phone in the morning. Just 30 minutes. Within a week you'll notice the difference. Step 2. Scheduled use. Not a ban. Scheduled. Open your phone at specific times. Not whenever the impulse hits. This gives you back control over your attention. Attention is the only resource you have in limited supply. And right now it's being taken for free. Step 3. Single tasking. One thing completely. Eat and only eat. Walk and only walk, talk and only talk. This sounds simple. But try it and you'll understand how hard it's become. Single tasking restores the ability to enjoy simple things. That's the road back to a normal dopamine system. Technology isn't going away. And it shouldn't. But there's a huge difference between a tool and an addiction. A tool you pick up when you need it. An addiction picks you up whenever it wants. There's only one question: who is controlling your attention right now? You or an app that was specifically designed so you can't close it. You don't have to give up your phone. You just have to understand what's happening. Because awareness is already half the protection. Now you know how the trap works. And knowledge is the first step toward getting out of it. If this video made you think even for a moment, send it to one person who needs it. Next video: why anxiety became the norm in 2026 and what you can actually do about it. See you there.